Oh, the mic wasn't on. Hopefully that's me on now. FI practice. Save the playlist. Live streams done. And click into it and hopefully hear myself talking. Hello, are you there? He is. He's there. Turn the phone down. Right. I was a wee bit disappointed in the end there. We're messing about there with the laptop. And it appears that I'm going. I need to get up to my mum's or something and get onto your house phone and have a telephone call with Virgin, because we're paying Virgin for their best internet that they have, and it's we lowered the quality way down there as well, to try and get it to work, and it didn't work. Not that you even know what I'm talking about. I'm talking to myself. Don't listen to me. What shit am I talking about? Right, create, load, and Sardinia FIE practice, road track C. That must be it. Why is there two of them? It's group 4, and that's real BA, and that's real BA. Right, we've saved them twice. Let's go first, before we go and make the room. Let's go and find out what the proper time of it is, so that we can do that properly. The time is 7 o'clock in the morning. It's meant to be, right? Lobby. Uh, 7 o'clock in the morning. Everything else should be spot on then. Tires. Oh, where's the tires? Oh, buy the tires. Tires soft and medium. Yep. Great. Everybody loves some. I was getting all excited there too. We were trying to mess a bit on our laptop and get Streamlabs and stuff sorted out, and we got it hooking up on all the PlayStation, but it kept on losing connection, and well, Jessie, not me, she was talking with Benson was helping her, but yeah, it hooks up every time she asks it to hook up. It comes up on my screen and she's able to see it on the laptop and all, but it only stays hooked up for a few moments, and then it loses connection, and then it tells you can lower your quality and stuff. The quality was only at 5 something, and then I think she lowered it down even lower than that, and again it hooked up but then lost connection. So hopefully we'll get it sorted at some point. What are you saying, love? Oh, hello Turbo, nice to see you. Hold on honey, give me 1 second, I'll go back onto the messages and see exactly what he said. Everybody loves. Right. Where are we? I need to go back there. Let's just scroll down to YouTube. Find the bloody things. Right. Does your laptop have a camera? Let's restart it. This will be Streamlabs 9. He says go to this page, scroll down a little, tick the box, download it. Did you do that? Once you have that, turn on the PS4. We don't know a lot there. He said then start Streamlabs, then press the plus button and add a source video capture device.
Oh yes, that's the camera or something.
Right. Oh, right, so then instead of my wee picture being up in the corner from this camera, I would have to have my laptop over here pointing at me, and the picture would be from my laptop maybe. Right, anyway, I need to go back on my stream. How did the FIA go? Not too bad, Turbo, not too bad. We had 2 goes at it. Our first go, our qualifying, went horribly wrong. We were a full second off what we were hoping to get. Started in 12th or 13th and ended up finishing in 4th or 5th, I think. And then we went again, qualified in 6th and got a second. So it was it wasn't too bad. So it wasn't. I'm looking forward to this here round as well. And we want the soft tyres for qualifying, but only the mediums in the race. I suspect that's what I think is going to happen in this one. You only had the time for the one race, P8, 119. I think my points were 240 or something along those lines. I was happy enough. I had a couple of good fun races. And I think this one will be a good wee fun one as well. Everybody loves somebody sometimes. Right, let's go out. Not that we need to find a flow here. We already know the track. It's a tiny track, and it'll be very, very close in qualifying. It's not really a technical track at all. Just a pretty simple, very fast flowing track. We'll be hoping to qualify towards the front though, as quite a hard track to make any passes on, I would imagine. That's me back on now. Oh, you're moving house as well, Turbo. Good luck to you, sir. Hopefully you're all excited about moving. Have you to move far away, or are you staying local to where you are? Is it a big move or a wee move? Alright, Benson, thank you very much, mate, for trying to help. We thought we'd got it sorted there just after you went off the phone. it came back on and it hooked up on all fours, and we thought that it was going, and then it lost connection. And then it said about the quality, then we hooked back up again, it lost connection. Then we lowered the quality, hooked back up again, lost connection. Then we disconnected the Ethernet cable from it, because it's a lot of rainy and windy weather outside, and her Ethernet cable isn't plumbed in properly. I just have it, the end of it, if it's a windy day it gets blew about, so even sometimes in bad weather it affects her. So we disconnected it and we're using it on Wi-Fi, and even though it was saying that it had a real strong signal, it lost connection in over 2 or 3 times on it. Although we are at the bottom of a garden in a metal shed, so it can cause problems in the metal shed, even sometimes on the telephone. When I'm on the phone I'm breaking up and I would have to open the door and stuff. So hopefully we'll try and get something done. I think I've had enough of it for the day. I'm already happy. I feel like I've made progress. I've moved forward. It's hooked up to my PlayStation and stuff now. I need to get a telephone call with Virgin as well, because I'm paying them it's £55 a month for their best Wi-Fi, and my son is paying them £25 a month for their best Wi-Fi. So something's went wrong there. They tell me that I have to also have a landline for a telephone. Never used a landline in my life, but only have one. I'm paying for one because they tell me for the last 4 or 5 years that I have to have one. So how does my son not have to have one, and he's getting the exact same Wi-Fi as me for half the price? So I definitely need to have a wee telephone call at some point, and I don't even have a landline that's working. The actual telephone hasn't been working in years, and I've never known money in my phone. WhatsApp, and that's it. The wind was crazy. Yeah, it was a rough night over here as well. About 30 minutes, so it's a pretty local move as well. You're not having a dramatic move. Hopefully you're all excited and over the moon about it. And why wouldn't you be? Who moves house into somewhere where they don't want to move? Of course you're going to be all excited and over the moon about it. Congratulations, mate. Benson, just to let you know, sir, I know you usually whip my ass. I think I'm going to give you a run for your money in these practices. I seem to find the flow pretty quickly at these wee Sardinia tracks. They're very simple and there's a lot of slipstream involved. I will be disappointed if I can't at least hang about with you and entertain you for a wee while. You'll Google it. Cheers. I'm not sure what we'll be able to do. I got all excited. I thought to myself, oh my god, we've got it sorted. Thought we were going to be able to have a play with it or something during this week stream and try and figure some stuff out. But yeah, I have this here, Benson. Whenever I say it plugs into an Ethernet, the laptop, it doesn't actually take an Ethernet cable. So I bought this. I was advised to go and buy this. An Ethernet cable plugs into this, and then this USB plugs into the laptop, and that's how we plug the laptop in. So I'll have to get another Ethernet cable, and I'll have to plumb it in properly and run it down the same way as this one of mine is run down, because I had never had any problems with mine. So that'll be something for me to worry and think about as well, having to do that there. And then hopefully we'll have the laptop plugged in right here beside us, The last time, when I tried it the last time, I did plug it in with that and had it sitting beside me as well. But I ended up giving up on it because even though I was using my Ethernet cable, which there's no problems with, when I tried to watch Key doing a live stream, or anybody doing a live stream, the amount of buffering and freezing on it was ridiculous. The dongle might be the issue, right? This might be the issue then. It did tell her now that it was wired up and stuff. This was just one off Amazon that I got. I was advised to. I mean, that bags told me, because I thought when I bought the laptop and brought it home and I plumbed the Ethernet cable and all in it, and then I went to plug it in and I was like, the fucking laptop doesn't even have an Ethernet thing to plug in. I thought, what a waste of money. We've just wasted 180 quid on a laptop that isn't even able to be plugged in. But then we were told, no, you can buy a wee adapter. I don't think that was much either. I think that was only a few quid, so I could get an other one. Yeah, the laptop won't take an Ethernet cable. There's no Ethernet port in it. It only has the USB ports, which is why I had to order this off Amazon. I know, I couldn't believe that. I didn't even know that they made laptops with no Ethernet ports in them. Let's tell them we're live. Thanks for joining me, everyone. Does it not have? Can't you connect with the laptop's normal Wi-Fi? Yeah, we ended up doing that. We ended up disconnecting. Although that's not a dongle. That doesn't supply Wi-Fi. That doesn't supply Wi-Fi. That's an adapter. I mean, so it is. The Ethernet cable plugs in here. I mean, to the bottom of it, and then this bit here plugs into your laptop. So it's basically wired in. I mean, with an Ethernet cable. It tells you, whenever you go to your settings, it does tell you that you're operating with an Ethernet cable and stuff. So God knows, Benson. God knows what's going on with it. But as I say, we removed that, and whenever we removed it, I got a bit excited again, because as soon as we removed it and hooked up to the Wi-Fi, Jesse was like, oh my, here, it has a really strong signal. It says that the signal is really strong, and it hooked up again for us, brilliant. And then a couple of minutes later, it lost connection. Yeah, odd, especially with the Ethernet cable plugged in. As I say, I didn't have a good signal. It's maybe a crappy laptop. Well, and as I say, the laptop has been lying for months and months, not being used. It was really only turned on when I first bought it, and I experimented and watched some YouTube videos to see if I could learn anything, and then I ended up, it just frustrated me and annoyed me and disappointed me. So I kind of just gave up on it. But anytime it's been opened, it has been telling us straight away that your laptop needs updated, or you have to do this or do that. So maybe that'll help a wee bit as well. I'll have a look at that at some point tomorrow, maybe, whenever we get chilling out for a wee while, and we'll have a look and see if there's any updates and stuff that need done on it. JJ is in the house. Hello, JJ. How are you? I went back, JJ. I went back this morning and looked at your stream because I missed what happened. I was sitting reading chatting in your chat, and all of a sudden you were on Sardinia. I went back and had a look to see what happened. What were you thinking? What were you thinking, young man? That was just came out of nowhere. It was just like in qualifying, boom boom, I quit, I give up, and you were out like that. should have stayed in there. That was another badass practice race for you, I mean, to have on your steering wheel, and you'll already have been punished, I mean, for quitting out. I thought you done well in your first race. You were very unlucky. You kind of got mauled a wee bit because you were trying to be a wee bit nice at the start, and then sometimes that can happen whenever there's a whole big bunch of guys really close. You try and only lose one spot, and all of a sudden you lose 6 or 7 spots in the blink of an eye. You couldn't be arsed. So many twats on yesterday. You would have saved your ratings a wee bit, I suspect. And again, another practice, right? Benson has done a 55.7. Let's go out and try to match that, or at least get damn close to it. You jumping in for a practice, JJ? Or have you had a DR reset and now you don't have good enough ratings to get into my lobbies? After demanding that I make ratings. That would be a funny one, wouldn't it? If JJ came on the stream and says, Scotty, can you lower the rating of your lobby? I can't get in. You're really not liking the Austin. I'm glad. This has been my most sensible season in terms of actually picking a manufacturer. I just done it on the 3 tracks that I liked, and they were all a group 4, which made it a bit easier for me if there had been slightly different tracks and combos, then it might have been a bit harder to make that decision. But yeah, I'm very happy. And the Seaside, I feel like, was the dodgy one for me. I feel like the Seaside was the one that, if it was going to go wrong, it would have went wrong there. I know this here wee track, it can be very aggressive sometimes, and a lot of shit can go down on it. But I seem to find a flow in this wee track pretty quick, as long as we get qualifying half decent and start towards the front. It'll be a rolling start. We get round that first corner and all the shit will go down hopefully behind us. What, love? Your PlayStation? Have you plugged your Ethernet cable back into it?
Yeah.
And what's it saying? Keep trying it, it'll work. It just hadn't picked it up or something yet. Your PlayStation will definitely work. You plug that. There, you saw that, is it not? The PlayStation Network has been having a few problems as well, just lately, remember? I'm joining, says JJ, 5 minutes. JJ doesn't care about his ratings. Good, good. I'm glad to hear that. That's what you need. That's how you're going to get better quickly on that steering wheel. I was in that wee zone where I was worried about my ratings whenever I had high ratings. And then, yeah, it's not. The zone where you just want the race is the zone that you should get yourself in. And you'll get up to speed again in no time with that steering wheel, and just enjoy all the daily races and stuff. Don't be worrying about your ratings at all. You might even end up in some of my lobbies, JJ. You might not do. What about your second account, JJ? Have you not got a second account to try? A different one? Hello, Jamie. Jamie's in the house as well. You don't think you're going much quicker than that? Let me see what you got, Benson. A 55.7. I definitely dipped into a 55, I think, the other week whenever I was practicing. So hopefully, it's a wee small track. I would be disappointed if it was a half a second off Benson on a wee small track like this. Yeah, what about your second account, JJ? Are you not able to pick a different manufacturer and just have a bit of fun in the second account? Right, anyway, let's go out. Instead of starting qualifying, I'm gonna have a wee bit of focus now, learn what gears I'm going to change down and stuff. Sam is in the house. Hello, Sam. Oh, the big number 6. I don't know, Sam. I'm not sure. Nothing feels different. It's not like I jumped in and all of a sudden thought to myself, oh yes, this is way better. I haven't really noticed much difference at all. Although I am kind of like that, Sam. I noticed the difference whenever I changed my steering wheel settings. I mean, for sure. I mean, so I did. But if it was just a tweak, then by a wee number here and a wee number there, I can't say I really pick up on exactly what the changes are. And I do think it's what you get used to. If you've been driving with a big heavy steering wheel and that's what you're used to driving on, then I suspect if you go to a light one, you'll be a bit slower for a while. Right, let's hand out the thanks for joining me, everyone. This time with a rules for this FIA race is must use medium tire at some point in the race with a make your way to track please starting soon, and we'll see how many make the mistake. Has anybody done any practices? The brain should tell all of them, unless they've already dipped their toes in, that the soft tires will definitely be used, but I don't think they're going to be used in this race at all. It's just a wee bit quicker in the turning. Well, I did get the... I never got the chicane flat until after you said to do that. So I didn't, so... Weather just got lucky. Cart says okay, mate. Hello. Hello, nice to see you again, sir. Hopefully you can hear me, because half the time we miss that chat in there. Where are you? Where are you? Where did you go? There you are. Yeah, no problem, Benson, no problem. And just for your information, gentlemen, as well, I had the privilege of being the first ever streamer to have Sean talking on my channel on Red Dead last night. He bounced in and was waffling away. Tell us he was waffling away for about an hour before we actually realised that his voice wasn't being broadcast on stream, but he eventually did. So there we go. Claim to fame. Everywhere you go, Sean's in every streamer's lobbies with a big blue spanner, usually talking a bit of shite, and I'm the first streamer to have his voice broadcast. If that's not a victory, I don't know what is. I'm classing it as a victory. Don't you worry, we can take our time. Right, I still want to go out, you know, and drive around and actually just know where I'm braking and changing gears and stuff, rather than trying to figure that stuff out in qualifying. You should get quite a few laps in qualifying though in this one as well, because it's a wee small track and tyre wear isn't that bad either, so you'll get a good 4 or 5 digs at it. You should be able to find yourself a wee bit of space on the track somewhere to get a half decent lap. I want to look at the speed there over the shadow, 138 over the shadow. Next lap I'm going to stay in 5th gear. Sorry JJ if we offended you there at all, young man. Attention please, attention please. All GR4 competitors, that's all GR4 competitors, make their way to track please. Race will be commencing shortly. Thank you. There's no hurry, don't you worry, we can take our Yeah, I've not got the focus, you know, I'm just driving around there aimlessly doing nothing. We'll wait till the qualifying starts and then we'll have a bit of focus. Right, we're all there. Boom boom. Love, if you're rolling a wee smoke, could you remember about me? Please. Ah, come on, Mr. Trevno, don't do that. Only one, there's only one at the minute. 2, 3. We'll see them, it's a wee small track. When we drive around next lap, we'll see how many people got stuck there. Mr. Gears, we'll try and look at it. Well, don't see anybody there now. And there's plenty of arrows out on track, that's enough to go. Hopefully we didn't slow you down, JJ, and we helped you a wee bit. 55.9, you're still a good couple of tenths in that. So you want to land over now, JJ? I think we're just here to help out people today. Will we grind for a lap, I wonder? Nah, we're not, just missing it. Although if we pushed a wee bit more there, we would have got another lap. That would have been 5 laps that we got. I'm not sure if the tyres would have been gone by that time. There's no hurry, don't you worry. We can. Oh, come on! Fuck, my whole practice is messed up. Now I'm on the medium tyres. We're going to have to go back. Waste of a practice. Oh, what a dick. What a dick. No sense me even fucking doing it. Can't believe that. I need to start driving out on the mediums and driving around, lapping and coming in on the softs. We'll stay in the race anyway, just for a bit of fun, but it's not an FIA practice for me now, as we're going to have to restart it. Sure, it'll take me 10 minutes, JJ, trying to get them all to back out again. Most of them will be trying the softs as well. It just means you and Benson will be in a league of your own. You'll be like 18-20 seconds ahead of everybody else off the pitch. The brain fade kicked in once again. You restart it. I know. It's trying to get the rest of them. With a half decent lobby going, I'm alright. I'll use it for a bit of fun. Not to worry. And I think probably only used to. I'll maybe know or realise that it's a no-stopper on the mediums. Hopefully everyone else will think to themselves, I want to go on the softs. Oh, JJ, straight away. First corner incident. JJ's gone left straight away. JJ didn't make it long. He didn't make it long. Now JJ does want to restart. JJ, tell them all that you're sad, and tell them that I'm sad too. Tell them the host is sad. Could we all have a restart, please? There's no sense in even. I will. Might as well stay it. The game crashed after you quit. Ooh, did it really? I believe you. I really do believe you, JJ. But millions wouldn't. Did that just stay at 35 there in the last time? Did we not say that went up to 138? Let's check that out on the next lap. We'll change up here, and that shadow, she just stopped at 135 there. I'm nearly sure we said it was at 138 whenever we changed up into 6. Right. Yeah, she's definitely quicker. We'll need to be changing up the 6th there during the race as well. Let's get out of his way. Need to be changing up into 6. So that means the fact that she's topping out at 135 on this main straight as well. We'll also need to start changing up. I was staying, thinking to myself, it'll get rid of more fuel just revving the nuts out of it, but you're losing a couple of miles an hour there. All the teachers are treating you special. Good. But like the way I treat you then, JJ, is that what you're saying? The teachers are treating you special, the way I treat you. Hopefully you do get that from me. Do you feel special in my streams? Surely you feel a wee bit special. I'm yet to go into another stream and hear anybody doing some sort of speech about the famous JJ Balding, the star of the future. Huh? Oh, this is a disappointing one. 8:15. Do one more practice after this. Make sure we do it properly. We only got up to 35 there, so we'll change the next time and see if we go anymore. Might be better just to leave it because it's a wee uphill. Don't you worry, we can take our time. Right, 134, 135, we're up there whenever we got the braking zone, so we'll change up into 6 this time. I suspect it's not going to be any faster because of the uphill. No, so we'll just leave it in 5th there and rev it out just to get rid of the fuel every lap. Can the big cylinder and go all to the rear as well without the car doing anything, so she gives a wee slide out there, but it's not a bad slide out there in the hairpin. It's actually, it could help us maybe if we get the feet of that slide out. Orswee is in the house. Hello Orswee. Mr. Burst was in this one as well. That's a shame. That's a shame. I'd be disappointed now if the next practice run I have isn't as good as a turnout. Hello, Mr. Orsway. Nice to see you again, mate. Hopefully you're on the stream, Mr. Orsway, and you can hear me. We got unstable on the way into the first one now. Just need to be more careful. No trail breaking. Is there anything else for us to learn here? No, just go and catch him in front of you. There's someone there for you to play with. It's a PlayStation 4. We're just bored because we're on our own. We can take our time. Come a little closer. Benson up to? Jerry, hello mate, in the house. How are you, Jerry? was that all about? What was that all about? Mr. Flaws. Clean Mr. Flaws, maybe time please sir. Not sure if you were in an argument or what went down beforehand. I don't even want, I don't want it. I'm just driving around doing nothing there. Back on our own again. Oh dear. Let's get a cigarette rolled. Tired but good. I am. I'm feeling a wee bit disappointed at the moment. I was getting a wee bit excited there. We've spent the last couple of hours messing about with the laptop and trying to do the Streamlabs stuff. The wee niece called round earlier on the day, and her boyfriend called, and then whenever he was here having the chat, he mentioned that his job was working with computers, and Chelsea actually says to him, "Oh my God, you'd think that wee dog was a Rottweiler sometimes, wouldn't you?" Yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so he took my laptop and basically started downloading the Streamlabs thing, and then him and her left, and then after that we sat messing about, speaking with Benson and stuff, trying to help us out as well, and we thought we were getting somewhere with it, but then I kept on unhooking and disconnecting because of the Wi-Fi or something. So, wee bit disappointed, but only because we got excited. We got excited whenever it started working and it hooked up to the PlayStation. All I thought to myself, ha ha ha, are we gonna turn into a proper streamer? But no, not just yet. I know, she's wild sometimes. She runs up to that door. She gets that excited, not because she's thinking to herself, oh, I'm a guard dog. She's thinking to herself, oh, is that a Chinese or is that food? Is that food coming to the door for me? That's what she's thinking. But the laptop might be, the internet. Yeah, well that might be what was wrong. Because it told it. Oh, I thought it told you the internet connection was very good. Again, we got a wee bit excited there. Jessie said she just updated the laptop. Hopefully we'll get something sorted. Hopefully I haven't just wasted £180 there a lot of months ago buying that laptop and just to figure out, no, it's a shite one. You need to spend a lot more. Benson helped us out there with it, Jerry. There was a couple of things. We had to download the Streamlabs, and then whenever we went into Streamlabs, it wanted me to hook it up to my YouTube. So then we hooked it up to the YouTube, and then Benson told us what website to go on to hook it up to the PlayStation and stuff, and we messed about for ages trying to, mostly because the laptop is really slow. You know what I mean? You click on something and then you sit there and just wait on it working. Even whenever we had it plugged in there with the Ethernet cable, it was still working very slow for us. But yeah, then Benson then explained to us how to hook it up to the PlayStation. We had to Google something else about the PlayStation and then hook it up to that, which we weren't able to do. They said that there was an error 3 times and we didn't know what to do. But then it hooked up, and I got a wee bit excited, and so did Jessie. When it hooked up, she was like, oh Stephen, it's working. And then 30 seconds later it disconnected, and we'd done that 3 or 4 times. Hooked up, disconnected, and then we unplugged the Ethernet cable from it, and it said that the Wi-Fi signal was very strong, and it hooked up again, no problem for us, another 3 or 4 times, and then just kept on losing signal. So I'll definitely have to get it wired in. It needs an Ethernet cable in it for sure, because I'm in a metal shed at the bottom of the garden, you know. Even when I'm on my phone, I mean, you've probably seen me a lot of times while I'm streaming, my phone loses connection and stuff. And when I'm on the telephone making phone calls and stuff, it usually starts breaking up just because you're in the metal shed. You have to go and open the door. So we'll definitely need to get the Ethernet cable wired in. A metal tortoise shed. And she's well insulated as well. Thank you. A beverage served live on stream. Once again, alcoholic beverages. Sponsors of Scotty Senior's live streams. Helping Scotty talk shit for you. Cheers. Beverage time. I know. I'm actually. I know I'm a wee bit disappointed, but I'm only a wee bit disappointed because I was a wee bit excited. I'm actually more happier because we've made progress. We've got it did hook up. You know what I mean? And yeah, we seem to have everything that we need. The problem now is getting a Wi-Fi signal strong enough to run it, which surely is going to be possible for me. I'm paying Virgin for their best Wi-Fi. If they can't sort me out, then I shan't be giving them my business anymore. Although that would be a whole fucking pile of shit and hassle for me to do as well, because we only went to Virgin because I think BT, whenever we tried it, we couldn't get a good signal down here at the bottom of the shed, and we ended up going to Virgin, and we did get a signal in the shed from the house, but a very weak one. And then we went and bought a wee booster, so I have a wee sunroom. I have the house 30 foot away from the shed, and then hooked onto the side of the garage I have a wee sunroom built, so that's where I have my booster plugged in. So as you're walking from the shed up to the house with your telephone, if I'm watching YouTube now and decide to walk up to the house and go to the bathroom, my signal will start being lost once I'm up in the house, because the phone is still hooked up to the booster. So you unhook and hook back up, and then you're hooked up to the house, and then whenever you walk away from the house down to here, it starts struggling, and then I have to unhook and hook back up, and it automatically hooks up to the booster. If I can get it all wired up, I know I am. I'm hoping to, Jerry. I'm not going to get excited but hoping that that's going to work either, because a lot of months ago, whenever I first got the laptop, I plugged the laptop in with my Ethernet cable, which on my PlayStation I never have any problems with my internet or anything. So, and my Ethernet cable is plumbed in properly. It's all down in a tube and stuff the whole way into the shed, whereas Jessie's isn't. Jessie's is out in the wind. The end of it on the way into the shed is blown about in the wind, so her Ethernet cable will end up breaking and being no good. But yeah, what was I saying, when I first got my laptop, I had my Ethernet cable plugged into it, and I was just trying to watch live streams just to see what the connection and stuff was like, and it would not allow me to watch anyone doing a live stream. I think it was Key that was on that day, and the amount of buffering on it was just not watchable, you know. I'll maybe have to try. I don't think I've tried bringing the laptop up to the house and seeing how it's working up at the house whenever we're nice and close to the router. Yeah, frustrating, Jerry. It's frustrating, mate. I hope I do actually get somewhere and get something sorted out, mate, because I went through all this fucking 4, 5, 6 months ago whenever I bought the laptop, and I just ended up very frustrated with it. I ended up annoyed with myself and just feeling stupid, feeling like you're a fucking dickhead, man. You don't know nothing. You don't fucking pick anything up or learn stuff about this, and it ends up annoying you and frustrating you, and I started feeling like I'm just never going to move forward with this YouTube stuff. We're just always going to be bog standard, and not know how it all works. But I hope it doesn't start frustrating me like that again, because it made us feel down a wee bit. What, love? No, love, I wouldn't even know how to change any settings. Oh no, it's alright. Stephanie's boyfriend says that it's alright if the screen goes black, it'll still download stuff in the background. It's still turned on if you just wiggle your finger on the wee finger and lit up. Yeah, well, he works with computers and he said it's alright, it still downloads in the background. Why don't we see any lap times going down the slide as well? Surely you all want to quit now, boys. Come on, get normal started. Yeah, there's plenty in there. I'm now going to ask for a restart, please. Why not? Chancer arm will have a neck like brass. If you don't ask, you don't get. That's what my uncle used to say. And he used to ask for fucking everything. I think he asked Prince Charles once for sponsorship for his wee lad for the motocross racing. And he did. The Prince's Trust. I think he got almost 5 grand for a new motorbike. Restart, please. Wait to see. They'll be like, what? Are you serious, mate? I've just done 20 laps. You'll want time to perfect using Streamlabs as well. Yeah, well, you know what I'm like, Jerry, in terms of being scared to hit buttons and this and that. But if it's all set up and it's all working, I can learn how that stuff works. You know what I mean? I can sit, and once it's all up, and I'm happy to click in the Streamlabs stuff and figure out how all that works. It's when there's some more sort of problem, and it's like, no, you need to download this, you need to copy and paste this and drag it here, go to this website and go to that website. I'm just like, oh, head melting time. We can take our time. Right, he's in the pits, he's not doing nothing, and Flo's not doing nothing. Right, boys, quit yourselves right out, please. The tick, you just need to hit the tick. Oh, right, they've done it. Right, let's make sure we don't brain fade and make that same mistake again. The mistake now that we need to be careful that we're not going to make is we just spend the whole qualifying session on the medium tyres instead of putting in for the softs. I'll be surprised if your PlayStation doesn't start working again for you, like. It'll definitely come on for sure. No, Benson, I wasn't waiting on you, mate. I just thought whenever you had an incident and I seen it, there was only 3 left. I thought, let's chance our arm and see if they want a restart of it. What do you mean, your phone? What do you mean, Jesse? Does it make a difference if you're... Is landline phone?
Well, I don't think he's gonna leave his mobile inside the router all the time. Yeah.
Right. I wonder if that has anything to do with it. Our landline isn't even working. That's not been working for...
Well, Benson said yeah, but I don't think he knows that they're up at the house and we're, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The router is...
Oh, like the landline, even though the landline hasn't been working, it isn't far away from the router. The router's in the kitchen, and then you have the kitchen, the stairs, and the living room. So there's really only... I know, but the signal should travel through brick walls. Like if you have a... Yeah, it's pretty close. We couldn't really have it unless we had it in the same room, sitting right beside the phone. It's in the next closest room, basically, unless we went directly up above as well. Oh, you thought we meant the laptop of the Wi-Fi. Attention please, attention please. Could JJ Balding, that's Jack Balding, make your way to track please. JJ, are you in the house? You still are, JJ? Again, right, just in case there's any new joiners here, we'll throw out the rules. Thanks for joining me, everyone. Rules for this FIA race is must use medium tyre at some point in the race. Within, make your way to track please, starting soon. Especially JJ Balding. What was he thinking? 3-letter guy, DNA in the house. We can take our time. And we've still got Burst here as well, that's good. And James is in the house, good. This is a good wee competitive one. Big Bonnie in the house as well. Let me have a quick nosy at that member list, just in case any superstars were trying to sneak in under the radar. And we do, all the way from the USA. Mr. DNA. Talk about a name and a sentence that rhymes. 141 followers. He was an A+, only 24% of the campaign achieved, although it looks like it's for sure his main account, with 705 times jumping on for a wee go. 49 libraries, no pictures, which is probably one of the main reasons why he's an A+, because he's no interest in taking pictures or being a photographer. He does, however, make a few wee libraries now and again, and 4 times he's made a library and had a wee walk around that car and thought to himself, God damn it, I've done it. That's too sexy to keep to myself. The rest of the Gran Turismo world has to see this shit, and there we go. They're all very similar. Pretty nice, like, pretty nice. Who else did we have? Mr. Racing was an A+ man. I think that's a Swiss flag, is it? The Switzerland, maybe? Swedish? Don't know. I bet it begins with S, wherever it's from. Mr. Bahamas Racing, 205 libraries to have a nosy at. 45 times. That's a lot of libraries that he thought was too damn sexy. Is there anything that we want? We love a bit of green. There's no hurry, don't you worry. We can take our time. Somewhere. What, love?
What's happening on Friday?
I don't know. Why? You sent it. Oh yeah, JJ's maybe happy because it's the weekend. No more school. Because it's Friday. Hopefully you enjoyed school a bit better today, JJ. That's pretty nice looking as well. I don't like the wee fader figures, but him with the wavy blue hair at the front. I don't usually like those wee characters and stuff. Was there anybody else there we wanted to drag into the office? Mr. Burst, yeah, let's get Mr. Burst in. I don't think we've seen Mr. Burst in our lobbies. We've met him a few times in the FIA races, and the man hauls ass. He's an A+S. Only 3 pictures, but 82 liveries, of which one special livery was just too damn sexy to keep to himself. What was he thinking? What were you thinking? You need to go and see some more libraries, sir. I'm not sure what was so special about this one that he thought I'm going to share that with the whole damn community. I'm not sure. Who else was there? BS James in there says Big Bonnie. We're bound to have had Big Bonnie in before as well. Big Bonnie, very fast. Also 15 libraries. Again, one special one for a quick nosy at. Nothing there that I'm going to dive at. We've had you in, and there's another guy at the bottom to the office. 217 libraries and 13 times. He was so proud. He had to tell the world all about it. Pretty good, pretty good. Anything that we're gonna dive on? We sprayed one as well. Nothing that we're gonna dive on. Right, JJ. Right, JJ was in. Let's hand out a last call. See if we can get that last guy in. Last call. Not in. Can't win. Attention please. Attention please. Could Mr. Zoo 84, Mr. Zoo or Zoo 84, I'm not going to try and pronounce your full name, that would be humiliating. Tuzu, we'll call you Tuzu, or Tuzo. There we go, we'll pronounce half of your name. Mr. Tuzo, get your arse to track please sir, ASAP. Qualifying will be commencing without you. There we go, we're all in. Yep, get one started with no guilty feelings, and we're on the medium, so we need to drive around and come in for a set of softs. You have to hit up a 7. That's one of the most important things, JJ. I promise you, if you keep getting up early the rest of your life, you'll be happier than sleeping in. I wish to God I could get my arse out of bed religiously at 7 o'clock every morning. Soft tires, please, gentlemen. I bet he's a wee bit sad now as well, because he's not allowed on Red Dead late anymore. Well, maybe try and get on sometimes a wee bit earlier for you, so as you can still join us. Awareness. No, thank you. Good awareness, sir. Well done. What are the big bumps up? What was that? Again, a wee bit too early. My battery's low as well. It'll hopefully last to the end of the fan. One to go. Charging battery. We can take our time. Honey, could I have a wee fag rolled? Nothing special, really. That one, James, the only one of us that time dipping into the 55s. Oh, come on! Hand me on the soft tires now! Fuck me. That should be a visual glitch, but God knows if the glitch has changed. That should be a visual glitch. I should really be on the medium tires here if that glitch hasn't changed. I have done updates and all, so it could be just a different glitch now, and we could really be on the softs. They're not soft tires, they're medium tires, 100%. Yeah, JJ says a glitch on the mediums. I hope so. It's just makes you have that wee bit of doubt straight away. Straight away, my focus is just gone. No, how do you stop that visual glitch even? You can stop that visual glitch by in our practice lobbies. I'm going to start making my qualifying, because you don't get, because that glitch happens, and because you also don't get the wee minute of a break after qualifying to change your settings, I might make my qualifying session an extra 2 minutes. I mean, so as you can go out on the mediums, drive around, and then get on the softs, and once the 5 minutes is up, then drive back in, and you have time to put on the mediums again, so that visual glitch doesn't happen, because that just distracts me every time. I don't think we've ever had that glitch once without immediately losing the slipstream. Just straight away, the brain just loses its focus immediately. We can take our... Is JJ back here to race with us? No, JJ made a mistake and he's gone again. JJ, why are you not practicing? He left. He's done. 3 laps he made it this time. Or did he have internet issues again? Burst, you'll find a different lobby, so even though we've made settings and stuff for you in the lobby, you've still found someone who's made you leave the lobby. JJ, we might as well just make the lobby then open to everybody, because we can't keep you no matter what. You leave us, whether it's an A+ lobby or a lobby open to everybody. We can take our time. Come a little closer. Where is Burst? Is Burst left as well? Let's go over. world ahead of mine. No, Burst is in the lead. Right, 4.5 seconds off the lead. Let's focus on that and see if we can at least have the pace. There's idiots everywhere, JJ. There's idiots at every level of racing that you go to. You'll never finish a race if the only races you're going to finish is with a full lobby of professional gentlemen who treat you like you're a princess. Shit is going to go down. It's a racing, young man. You have to deal with that shit and get your head back down. The amount of practice that you miss out on. You'd be fast as fuck already in that steering wheel if you didn't quit. Honestly. Alcoholics Highway, just in time. Leading into Smokers Hill. They're big ass messages, JJ. You know I'm a pleb at reading chat, and you think I'm gonna read a paragraph? The only way I'm reading that there message in one go is on the big straight at the Nürburgring. That's the only time I'm gonna get to read a message that big. What, love? Yeah, I can now. Right, we're still, for the amount of brain fading and not really focusing we're doing, just driving around, we're pretty close to that pace up there. We've dropped back another half second, but I'll be devastated if this isn't a good round for me. I'm gonna be good here. I like this track. And this car doesn't feel too bad here. This should be good with a bit of proper practice, but don't even need proper practice, proper focus and motivation. Have the brain thinking about what it's meant to be thinking about. And this, I'm thoroughly looking forward to this round. I feel like I am going to have the pace. If we somehow had enough DR level to be in a top split race on this track, I would be looking forward to that shit. I'd be looking forward to this as almost as much as looking forward to the Goodwood race that I've done. I feel like this is a real good chance for me. In fact, I enjoy this that much. I think even if I do get a good result, I'll go again. I'll maybe use this one just to try and improve my DR and get into better lobbies, just because it's a lot of fun on this wee track. I don't know what it is about Sardinia. I just love the flow of all their tracks. My least favourite ones are the B ones, but even them are still badass. Right, Benson's out front, 5.5. See if we can have a wee bit of focus. Much better corner that time. Nice and smooth anyway. That's his first practice anyway. He's going to realise now, oh my goodness, soft tyres are available and I wanted to use them so goddamn much. Why did my brain tell me to make such a silly decision? It destroyed my chances. He may well even quit. It may take a few laps. He may think to himself that their tyres are going to wear, we're going to start catching them. You're not Mr. Burst. If you're on the stream, you have made a terrible decision. It's a no stopper. You can't catch 18, 19 seconds on the soft tyres in what have we got? Another 12 laps, 11 laps left. Not possible. Not possible. You're not being 2-3 seconds a lap faster. How long will he stay for? He's down to 6th at the moment. When will it sink in that he's made a mistake? Will he hang about? Let's see how many laps it takes him to realise. Or perhaps he will stay for the duration. Right, what the fuck have we been doing, Benson? You've been nailing a couple of laps there. Yeah, right, 8 seconds behind. Right, we need to try and slow that shit down. Right, start of the lap, 8.1 behind. Let's not lose a shitload on this lap, he said right before crashing in the very first corner. Oh dear, that was awful. This is the track where I had one of my favourite ever races with Harry. Whenever Harry turned up, everybody, it was a one-make race basically. You could pick any car, but the OP car was the Nissan, and me and Harry turned up in the two sexy green and black AMGs. And after the first corner, we were in 3rd and 4th place. we were like, oh my god, the crowd, you should have seen the crowd that day, they went fucking bananas. So they did. We sold a shitload of hats that day. Mr. Nissan was absolutely disgusted. So he was. He was on the team radio to the guys that were in a battle with me and Harry, telling them that if you let these guys win, you'll never drive another Nissan again in your life. Very enjoyable race, that one as well, and it came around about this time as well, in terms of they've just turned the penalties off, and the last time I did an FIA race in this, they had just turned the penalties off because a French guy, I passed him very clean. Well, I got a run on him very clean on the exit of turn 1. He was in a battle with another guy and he tried to get a cutback on another guy, and just on this right-hander I got my nose in the inside of him, and around here he wasn't pleased and he just knocked me off the track into the wall. And I thought to myself, haha, this guy wants to play games with me on a game that doesn't have a penalty system at the minute. And from about 1.5 seconds back on the way into this hairpin, I just sorted the man out. I just done a motocross style black pass on him. There was not a thing he could do. It felt absolutely fabulous, I have to say. One of my fondest memories in the game. And then we defended the life out of it on the way in the first corner, and he tried to drive around the outside of us as if I was going to let anybody drive around the outside of me in the first corner. After they were a dirty dog, that shit was not going to happen. He found himself off in the grass or in the sand, and I believe the guy didn't even have a bucket and spade with him that day. The crowd were actually pointing at him and laughing that hard. It was a big belly chuckle laugh that they did. Benson, sir, I hope that if I get on again, I will get on again before Wednesday. We've got Saturday. I don't know what the Nations is on Saturday. It might be the one that was said. I can't remember what Nations it was that was said. It was a wee bit tempting for me to go into and do. If it is this Saturday, we'll not practice this. We'll have a go with the Nations. What one was it? It was I can't even remember. There's definitely one round of Nations that made me think, ah yes, we'll maybe have a go at that one. That'll be fun. If it's on Saturday, then we'll do it. But if not, we'll get another load of practices at this, as well as the Group 3 race on the Tokyo track that we need to learn and find the flow on in the Tokyo track. But yes, what I started talking about was, we said at the start of the stream to Vincent, we warned him. Humiliating, live on stream. Not that that affects us too much, because we frequently humiliate ourselves live on stream. In fact, sometimes we even make fucking videos that are humiliating. But the point of the story that my brain's talking about is what? What is your point, Stephen? Think about it. Or again, you made another fool of yourself. You need to think hard. Yes, we stated to Benson, we'll let Benson know before this one, I'm going to be on the pace. I'm going to be able to hang with you in the slipstream. We even said if we felt like if we were going to be in a top split lobby in this race, this would be very like Goodwood in terms of how I felt about it. I would be feeling about this track. If I'm ever going to look respectable in a high lobby, this is a good chance for me. As I say, I think even if I win the first race next Wednesday and I get 280 points, I don't think I'll take it. I think I'll use this track if I can. I mean, to keep improving my DR, because you improve your DR a lot more in FIA races. We'll get a few good results. can take our time. Have we been at the rear the whole time as well? I think we have. We did. We hardly moved that back. A right little tower on the front left there as well, but no focus really at any point during the race. We should be looking after those tires a bit better as well. That front left is looking very poor at the moment. We'll definitely be able to look after that a lot better, just for being a bit more focused, a lot smoother. Jerry, by the way, after I got off my stream the other night, I checked out Mark Bolan. Now, I didn't say I checked it. I wouldn't say I checked them out properly, but I typed them into YouTube, scrolled down for quite some time looking at the man's songs, clicking into a couple of his songs and having a quick listen, and unless I'm missing, like his first 15-20 videos that came up on YouTube, I didn't recognise any of the songs, and I clicked into them, and I wouldn't say that they were my kind of music either, like as if to make me, go and find out more about the man and find some songs that I really enjoyed. I listened to that wee one that Benson told me about, the Smoking a Baggie or something. I like that. At some point I will type that in again, only I'll type it in with lyrics, and I'll learn the words to that one, because that would be a very enjoyable one to sing as well. There's a lot of words and it's a very fast song, which can be very hard to sing sometimes, trying to learn where you need to breathe and stuff in order to get out all the words. Perhaps we might not be able to sing it, but I enjoyed it enough straight away to think to myself, I need to learn the words out there and give that one a go. I enjoyed that one. Roll me up and smoke me when I die. Johnny the Wick has joined the room. My goodness. And if anyone don't like it, just look 'em in the eye. I didn't come here and I ain't leaving, so don't sit around and cry. Just roll me up and smoke me when I die. That's it, the word. Did you really like him? Do you love his music? Like, has he got a shitload of songs that you know every word to, that you thought were fantastic songs? I did see a couple of the titles of a song, and I said to Jesse, oh right, it was him who sung, what was it? I said to Jesse, remember I typed his name in, and I said, oh right, he must have sang this. And you said, oh right, was that him? What are we doing? I can't confirm. I'm talking to myself once again. Totally. Yep, you're not there, sure you're not. Should not. We're talking to yourself. That's, again, you can say it's humiliating live on stream, but is it really? Do I really care? You'd have to look deep into my eyes, and I'm not going to let you do that. I'm not going to tell you how embarrassing that is, really. Roll me up and smoke me when I need to learn the words of that one as well. That's a badass wee song, but that's the only words I know of it. And he has a wee Superman song as well. that is a badass song, but I don't know the words yet. The only words I know basically of that one is, well, the doctor said, son, it's a crying shame, but I ain't Clark Kent and you ain't Lois Lane. I ain't Superman, I ain't Superman. Got a little out of hand, doing more than I can. I ain't Superman. What time is it? It's just 20 past 9. I wonder, is Jessie nosy in? I wonder could I sneak in our practice? Shh, wait, tell her. Don't tell her. She might not even be watching the stream. Benson needs a drink. I ain't gonna go up and steal one of Jessie's vodkas too. Shh, don't tell her that. Nobody squeal. I'll fucking ban yous a minute. Anybody tells her, it'll be banned. Jerry's laughing. You're gonna squeal, aren't you? I know what you're like. You're gonna squeal. You're gonna get me in trouble. We'll need to drink a wee bit of this down, and then she'll maybe think it's still her first one. No, it still looks like a fresh one. Burst has left the room. Congratulations, JJ Baldy. Burst actually stayed there and finished that race. How far back was he? 24:18. Yeah. I'm not sure when he came into pit, but I do think he was up there with the wee bunch of yous, with Benson and James, whenever he came into the pit, or maybe not that far off. He certainly wasn't 18. He's over 20 odd seconds down there. Surely the man has learnt his lesson. He will not be using soft tyres anymore in this one. Right, let's hand out the full works. Thanks for joining me, everyone. Rules for this FIA race is must use medium tyre at some point in the race, and hopefully I'm gonna pull my finger out. I'm not a squealer, no, but you secretly write stuff like that, and then Jesse's gonna read that and say, what's Jerry talking about squealing? What have you done? You know fine rightly what you're doing, Jerry. I'm gonna have to drink more of this. We shall discuss another time. You must be talking about your man, Mark Bolan. I will have to check out. But when I looked at a song, I scrolled down a good 15, 20 YouTube videos. I clicked in to 3 of them, and I listened to about 20 seconds, maybe 30 seconds of them, and I thought to myself, I don't know if that's my kind of music or not. I maybe just clicked into the wrong videos. Let me quickly hit it again, because there he is there. I'll show you what came up, and then I'll be able to remember. Get It On. That's the first one that came up, so I'm assuming it was him who sung Let's Get It On, which is really the only words I know to that one. Hot Love, I also thought to myself, is that I'm looking for some hot love, baby, this evening. I want your hot love, baby, tonight. That's not a bad one. Children of the Revolution, I clicked into that one. I thought to myself, I put my eyebrows down like that, Jerry, and I went, like the thinking man, the statue of the thinker. What way is he thinking? He thinks to himself like that, doesn't he? I think it was maybe something like that I done. Loved the boogie. I can't say I know that one. Ride a white swan. Dandy in the underworld. Yeah, you can't say. Cosmic dancer. Metal guru. I love the boogie. Jurassic Park ride. What's that? No, that's just a fucking. Yeah, and we're still scrolling. I can't say I recognise any of the other. Oh my goodness, he sung with Cilla Black. Him and Cilla Black. Whenever Cilla looks very young in that picture as well. Life's a gas. But yet there was nothing there. Get It On, T-Rex. Am I right? Is Get It On that one that I said? Let's get it on. Hey girl, let's get it on. And that's the only words I know of it. But I do know that song. For sure. Hiya love. I love you very much.
What were you saying bad about?
I didn't say nothing bad, and don't you listen to a word Jerry says. You know what Jerry's like. Huh? What have you got? What have you got this time?
I'm making a pizza.
It's just done me. A quick juke at what I've got. I've got a plate of Doritos with hot sauce and melted cheese. Where would you get it? Where would you get it? I'll tell you where you'd get it. You'd get it in Belfast, Northern Ireland. Get it on. So what is that song that I'm talking about? We're going to let's get it on. Surely you know what song I mean, even though that's the only words I know of it. That's like a big famous song. Someone sang that in my life. That's maybe been in movies and all. Hey girl, let's get it on. I definitely don't know any more words. Rob on the drums, all the way from the USA. Get into my office before you just get away, holy Toledo, fucker hell, my goodness, this is going to be something special. Mr. Rob on drums, 657 followers. Oh my goodness, he's only a BS, but he has done 97% of the campaign. He has played Gran Turismo 1,054 times. 147 cars. 9. He's a fucking supermodel. He's going to be in page 3 or something. He could be in adult fucking books or anything with that amount of pictures. He could be all over the world strutting his stuff. 940 pictures. Has to have a picture of himself lying over the bonnet of a new car in a bikini. For sure. Surely. 1,433 libraries, which is what has got me so excited. Mr. Drums, no, that's a poor turnout of libraries when you've made 1,000, over 1,000 of them. 93 times he's thought to himself, you know, that library I've just made, he's probably said to his friends, here, come here, see before I share this, come here and see what I've done. And him and his friends have walked around the car, and his friend has looked at it and said to himself, mate, you can't keep that a secret. Surely you have to let the world see the creation that you have done. And this is the 93 creations that the man has done. This could be a spectacular one for me. I'm going to take my time in this one. Burger shot. Straight away. Give me that stuff. Give me that stuff. I love hamburgers. We'll add that to the collection. And we'll let the poor dog in. My goodness, this could be the best part of the stream for me. Right, I'll be back in a second. The dog needs put in Marvin Gaye song. Let's get it on. Right. Excuse me. Not bad, not bad. Nice, nice. The coffee mate one. What's that one? Life's getting on. There's a wee ugly one. What's that for? The BMW. I'll steal that as well. I never used a BMW, but I will steal it. Just in case. I do like ugly. And there we go. That was them. A few in the house. Let's give them and that tells them that's just alive. Oh, sorry, I haven't missed a bit. What did he get me listening to? He says he was surprised, Benson, that I didn't know Mark Bolan. Not even spelt like the proper Mark. Yeah, I spell Mark in a different way than what it's spelled. When I looked at it, I thought to myself, is he really called Mark? It's a weird spelling of Mark. But he was amazed that I didn't know him. So he advised me to go and listen to him. And him and Tom both says they were in shock that I didn't know Mark Bolan, and neither did Jesse. But like I said, nothing that I've seen or heard so far is making me want to go back for more. Yet, to be fair, you don't know what your kind of music is. I don't even have a kind of music, sorry. Music that you're able to sing. If it's a rock song that you're able to sing along to, I love that shit. If it's a rave song that you're able to sing along to, I like that stuff. Anything with words that's possible to sing along to, I usually like. Like, I couldn't tell you loads of different artists and stuff. I just hear a song And yeah, I don't have any particular, like I couldn't say to you I love pop music, because there's a whole pile of pop music that's crap. There's a whole pile of every sort of music that's crap. So I don't only like one particular style of music. I love, Jesse doesn't like sad songs. David Gray. David Gray is hard to beat. David Gray is nothing badass. I love David Gray's songs. Lovely to sit and sing to. Jesse doesn't like David Gray at all. Jesse says it lowers the mood. It just, why listen to sad songs like that? That would just depress you. Jesse doesn't like listening to stuff like that. It doesn't make me sad singing a sad song. I can still really enjoy a sad song, whereas some people must just actually start to feel sad. What is that you're telling Jerry to listen to? My pen's too far away. I'm going to have to come back on the stream and listen to Pisces by Ginger. What do you think of Ali King? Does any of his... I know she hasn't done much, I don't think, in the last few years, but she had an album out a few years ago, and whenever I first heard her, I was like, she's like really, really distinctive. I love really distinctive singers. When you hear them, you know it's them straight away. If you hear Ali King singing, you know it's Ali King straight away. If you hear Will Young singing, you know it's Will Young straight away. Stuff like that. If you haven't checked out Ali King, go and check her out. She's very good. She sings X's and the O-O-O's, they want me. That one there, I'm sure you've heard it. Mr. J1N, J3R, and maybe just call you Mr. JR. Hello, Mr. JR. Thanks for hopping in. Apologies if we've talked about a shade. That was only 2 minutes ago. You're maybe still there, sir. Nice to meet you. Thanks for hopping in, mate. Benson likes David Gray. Yes, it's hard to beat it. A bit of David Gray. David Gray's outstanding. I frequently, years ago, I used to be, my neighbour used to complain that I was singing at the top of my voice using a karaoke machine, David Gray. In fact, one time I was singing, what was it? I Just Wanna Feel Real Love by Robbie Williams, and I was singing that, like just beating it out of me with all my heart. It was only 8:30 or 9 o'clock in the evening, and I had a rap at the door, and I opened the door, and it was the neighbour, and he says to me, Stephen, you're a half decent singer and stuff, but would you mind trying to keep it down a bit? The child's trying to sleep. And I had a big red face. I was very embarrassed, and I thought to myself, it's only 9:30, or it's only 9 o'clock. How dare you? And I said, you what? I said, what time is it? I was embarrassed to fuck, like I was humiliated, because when you're in that room and you're singing on your own, you don't even think about all the rest of the world hearing you. You're just in your own wee world, and I was loving that shit. But yeah, I was humiliated that day. I quickly went in and turned that music off immediately. You think I'm behind on chat? I'm not. I'm slow. I'll go back out and click back into my own stuff, and we'll see if I was behind. I'll just start talking a wee bit of shade about comments that I read. Was I behind? Not really. Benson, you're not wrong. Give him up tip next week, and he will have give him till next week. Basically, JJ saying awful humiliating, but he spelt that shit all wrong. He's had to correct himself and all with another message. You wouldn't catch me doing that stuff. We don't make those kind of plebby mistakes, JJ. JR says, check old skull nerd reaction. Scotty spells with numbers, boom, that's what you call up to date. Keeping up to date with chat. As soon as that was posted, I had that stuff. Lads, I will be starting one soon. I'm having a munchie attack here. Oh my goodness, we've got a full room. I'm giving it 5 minutes to race, lads. Because I need the munch. These are too nice to waste. JR, is this your first time on the stream? Or have you been in before and I've just forgot? Apologies if I have. But if this is your first time on the stream, let me know. Because there's fabulous prizes handed out to newcomers to the stream. No matter how many times I spell stuff wrong, JJ, and throw numbers in, no one has ever came back to me and said, Scotty, I don't know what you mean. Even if that shit is spelt all wrong, you all know exactly what it means. If you haven't heard Ali King, I'd be surprised if you haven't heard Ali King, but check out some of Ali King's music. It's really, like, when I first heard her, I thought to myself, oh, that's unusual. I've never heard anyone quite like that before, with that kind of style of music. Oh my god, you made me pizza as well. You all out having a wee practice, boys. That's put a bit of pressure on someone. Messi. I know he's a footballer, but he should be fast. You don't have a name like Messi. You're doing good, whatever you're doing. People saying start. start the goddamn race, Daddy. What are you thinking about? Well, check out the YouTube stream if you want to know what's going on, mate. I'm having a munchie attack. Big greasy fingers, greasy hands. Not going to ruin the steering wheel. All that stuff. Enjoy. I'll be out there and warmed up. You are the bookie's hot favourite to cause a crash in the first corner. And Mr. JR, I didn't notice you writing back, telling me if you were new or not. There could well be a fabulous prize here for you, you know. I wonder how many of them will make the same mistake as everyone else seems to be making. I'll fry the hard tires, or soft tires. Because I am eating as fast as I can. Must be looking like an animal. Make them feel a wee bit better. To make sure I don't get my steering wheel all greasy. Make them feel a wee bit better with a at least I know that there is going to be a race. This will be my last one as well, guys. You can see how much I'm trying. Look, have you ever seen anybody eat so fast in your life? Sherpa is in the house. Hello, Sherpa. Harabax boy is in the house. Cheesy noodle, all the way from the USA. There's the JR guy. Get into my office, Mr. JR. 193 libraries. None of them impressed him that much that he wanted to share them with the world. Sure, JJ's here, right? We're all here. Oh no, I'm ticked in myself. I am on medium tires. Medium tires. You can see I'm on medium tires. So if I start to race on soft tires, I'm ignoring it. My brain starts thinking, oh, anyone who's watching is going to think I'm cheating and this and that. I'm not cheating. I'm starting to race on medium tires, even if on the screen it tells you I'm on softs. It's a glitch. Off we go. Yes. Apologies for the wait, guys. Excuse me. Let's add some of tonight's sponsors to to the mix, because alcoholic beverages are sponsors of Scotty Senior's live streams, helping Scotty talk a little bit of shit for you. That's right, for you. Oh, I'm ready to start a fast lap. Thank goodness we looked and seen that we were on the medium tyres. What a waste of a lap that would have been. Yeah? Yeah, this is my last one, love. Oh, it's going to be an hour. Half an hour maybe before I get off. Alright, so just... Alright. Greasy fingers. Yes, this is the final event of the evening. The one you have all been waiting for. The most important one of the day. Because whether you believe in Adam and Eve or monkeys from the trees, it doesn't matter. The facts are, you have to believe what the scientists tell you, and the scientists tell you that many thousands of years ago, two human beings bumped into each other, looked each other up and down thinking, you look like me a wee bit, and they went for a wee walk. Side by side they walked for goodness knows how long, because they only found a few footprints, not miles and miles, but they did indeed have a walk side by side. And at one point one of those humans decided to walk a wee bit faster, and right then and there, ladies and gentlemen, was the invention of the race. And from that day evermore, wise men all over the world will tell you, you're only as good as your last race. The question on everybody's lips, or certainly on my lips right now, is how many of you guys is going to bed slower than me. I wonder. The neighbour is already hanging out the window saying, is Benson faster than you? What about that top split Sherpa guy? Are they faster than you? I'm not sure. I don't know. I'll get back to you. Give us 20 minutes on that one, Bobby. I'll tell you how fast those boys are in 20 minutes. I should really be hunting for a wee bit of slipstream really in this. In the FIA race, I think you'd go out and you would try and do some kind of 55 on your own, and then we'd start doing a wee bit of hunting for a bit of slipstream, see if we can get an extra wee bit of pace. This is my last lap ride. I need to focus on this and do a half decent lap here. I don't know how much time I've lost with the poor tires, but it felt like static up. What was it? 56.1. Still not the best, like, but at least not way near the back. Benson or 55.7. That seems about the limit, really. Then Benson. Thanks, and I'm not sure we've dipped into a 55.8 or a 55.9 ourselves the other week or whenever we bounced in. I think. I do remember saying to myself we should definitely be in the 55s. I can remember Benson scaring me a bit and saying top split will be in the low 55s, and I kind of went, fuck. With Slipstream? Do you mean with Slipstream or on your own? That scared me a wee bit. But it's good now to see that Benson thinks that that's a roundabout. Probably on his own. Definitely more there. If you hit lucky with a Slipstream, if you find yourself in a wee queue and maybe 2 or 3 fast guys and you're at the back of that and you just hit lucky, you could get a low 55 for sure. Yeah, a good half a second, especially on this track. It's a very fast flowing track. It's good, at least we don't have the glitch this time. It's telling us that we are on the mediums. So let's do this properly straight away. Yeah, all to the rear. We'll just have to drive it sensible. All to the rear, look after the tyres. Hopefully not get any silly slide outs. Parovac boy in front of us. On you. Parovac boy. Good luck, sir. Oh, she's down gear too quickly there. Need to learn that stuff. Oh, got away with it. Oh, got away with it. How did he get away? How did he get away? How did he drop that Slipstream that much on the first lap? JJ, what have you done on the very first corner you came to? Oh my God, side to sides, don't go down too good here, gentlemen. Anything to pick up. Any 2 for the price of 1 sale, the old Gran Turismo. 2 for the price of 1 sale. Comes up and we're all over that shit like a dog on a piece of meat. A piece of meat. Dogs never really usually jump onto a piece of meat, whatever that is. Hello JJ, how are you, young man? It's me, Scotty Senior. Don't mind me being so close to you. And oh, they want me. Oh my God, X is a no. JJ surviving the Balding wall of that time. That corner is the Jack Balding corner, quickly followed by the Balding wall. Right, you're in an Aston. This will tell us what this car is like compared to an Aston. Is it fast enough to overtake an Aston in a straight line? Because we're not getting much more of a run than that, are we? Yeah, it is. We could have made the move there up the inside. We're not going to, but it was definitely there to be had. Good to know. Benson must have nailed the life out of that first corner in the first lap. Or JJ has made a pretty big error in the first corner. Parovac boy coming back at us. Oh JJ, there's a corner there, young man, there's a corner there. And the the woman. could JJ Balding, only 13 years old, survive the great Balding takeout corner once again? He does. He's done it, ladies and gentlemen. 4 times now. He survived. Right, I think maybe Benson's driving away from us, JJ. I think it's maybe my turn to have a wee go and see if I can hang with a man any better than yourself. Or are you wanting to defend it? Is he wanting to defend it? Right, let's see if I can hang with a man any better than you. You are 4.5. That's a big ass lead after 5 laps. Right, 4.8. Did he want to take it back off me, or did he want to give me a go at it? You had a go. You got us. There, he wants to give me a go. Thank you, young man. Thank you. Oh, look at that one pure as well. Apologies, sir. This car takes a chunk of that corner pretty good as well. I'll have to try taking that more often. And look at that, we've got a wee cigarette and everything here to light up on Smokers Highway. Oh, he felt like we were slowing him down. Let's hand that stuff over. Did the young man think he was getting the flow of the track? Had he more speed to show? Go on, let me nudge you on. Sherpa was behind us. Oh my goodness, the Balding gunner again. Oh my goodness. Sorry. Oh, near choked there, JJ. I thought you died again. Oh my god, that's what you call the back end getting out of bit. Personally, JJ, the quicker we'll get Sherpa in front of us, the quicker we're going to be in that man's slipstream. Oh, and JJ's hit the wall. Oh, sorry, Sherpa, sorry. That was poor awareness from me. Should have been watching that radar, sir. Or Parovac boy, not sure who it was on the inside there. Right, Mr. Sherpa, take me places. If you would, please, sir. Oh, the Balding corner catches out even your fastest guys in the world, it appears. It's not only JJ Balding, it catches out even your top split guys. Was Sherpa confused? Was he caught out there? Did he have a look at his rearview mirror at one of the sexiest libraries he's probably ever seen in his goddamn life? I see you, JJ. Shaking that ass. That's it. Ruin them tires, young man. I'm coming for that. That's only a wee land of it you're having. Oh, Benson has had that easy of a race. Oh, he's still in the race. He's in 8th, but it's been that easy for him. He's been bored again. Oh, you're fucking risking it there, boy. You're risking it there. You're gonna die at some point. Good racing, boys. Good racing. He was leaving the inside wide open. Perhaps we should place a sexy green nose to the inside. Keep an eye behind us because these boys are tempted to crash there every lap of it, it seems. Jim was in the house. Hello, Jim. Thanks for hopping in. I didn't deliberately try to rhyme there, but that shit did go down. Oh, with a much better corner. Get the power down in that wee corner really early as well. STR in the house as well. Hello, Mr. STR, and Danny. Hello, Danny. Nice to meet you, sir. Thanks for hopping in. Oh, that was a very poor corner there from us. Is Benson still here? Benson is still here. Benson's on his way back. The man was lonely after all. And again, I shouldn't be looking behind me, but I want to see the embarrassment. If JJ Balding almost crashes, we drove off the track there, looking behind us. God damn it. It was almost worth it, but because JJ almost did hit that wall again. Let's swap it about. We'll give them a wee land of it. However, it is hopefully only a wee land of it, Mr. Parovac boy. Just a wee taste of it. Not to taste of what it's like out there. Oh, JJ's lost the back end. Come on. A lovely wee track, a thoroughly enjoyable track. Encourages very close side by side action. A lot, I think. Lots of slipstream. Hard to break that slipstream. Although the last time I was here, a lot of months ago, when you do lose that slipstream, very hard to get it back again. Did we play the swaps again? The swaps again one more time. How fast was your car on a straight line? Oh, mine was slightly faster, it seemed. Did he leave the brake on late? Can we just brake early and cruise and go for more of a cutback? No, he parked it quite beautifully on the apex. Good driving, sir. Is JJ still there? JJ is. He's just out of the slipstream, but he's still there. I mean, and this guy having another couple of passes. JJ will hopefully be back with us. We shall try to help that situation out by throwing a wee pass as and when we can, or at least threatening one. Try and slow down the pace a bit. Oh, well, slowed down more than what we needed to there because he lifted off in order to allow us to use the whole track, whereas I was trying to be polite and make sure we left him on enough space. Oh, that wasn't appropriate way to take that corner. Dirty tires now, I felt a wee bit around that. Oh, the back end. The runs just tap out. Was this car fast enough to get a run on us? I don't think it is. I don't think we need to go defensive. Although JJ's there, so again we'll have an early lift and let's play the swaps again. Let the man have it and we'll invite JJ back to the party. Hello, young man. How are you doing back there? Just oh, again, JJ's making me near crash at that corner. He loves using a bit of that grass, doesn't he? No, he had to swerve the avoid us there. He'd have lost himself a wee bit of ground there again. In fact, where's he going? Where's he going? Oh, Benson behind us now, right? We need to start focusing now as a proper race now. And we've been on brake balls 5 the whole time. We have. Actually topped out there in 5th gear a wee bit in the slipstream. I'll need to remember that. Just changed to 6th if I'm in a slipstream. All of a sudden Vance is behind us and that level of concentration has immediately raised itself ever so slightly. Oh, almost a sexy car on your left hand side. Get the motor running. Get out on the highway. Oh, Colin McRae! Once again, one of the play. Bouncing right back in the eye. And JJ's gone. It wouldn't be a Scottish senior live stream without the young man leaving us mid-race. Oh my goodness, I didn't even go down to second there, I was staying third. Oh, Benson wanted that side to side. Come on, come on. And there he was, showing his nose, and the slipstream went over the head. I'm going to have a lift going. I still want to win this race somehow, rather than let the leader get away with another side by side with ourselves and Benson. Oh, he did too. He made it stick around the outside. Your man still got a nose on him. If he wants to fight it, he still had favourite. Is he fighting it or is he giving it up? I'd quite like him to fight it. He does want to fight it. Oh, Benson, you've risked it there. You've risked it there. Well done, well done. He's still side to side, surely. The old Gran Turismo. 2 for the price of 1 sale. Perhaps threatening to open up. Come on, come on. Oh, we're too greedy. We went too early on the throttle there. They're very, very good drive out of that corner and along the straight. He's got himself a nose to the inside. Oh, could I follow him through? Could I follow him through? No, we can't. Come on, stay with him. Stay with him. Need to nail this corner. Again, a bit too greedy on that one. Need a bit more patience. Paravac boy just wants second place. He came here today for second place. He must know Mr. Benson, and he believes in his head that he's not going to win. Otherwise, why would you refuse that speed for free of the slipstream? And get your motor running. JJ killed himself to avoid hitting me like he should have done, like a wee gentleman. Thank you, mate. Thank you. You made the correct decision. That is the risky wee corner, this one. Very easy to mistime it. Benson, sir. My goodness. Holy Nas, holy Nas. even on a wee track like this should be one of the easiest tracks to hang with real fast guys. And there's not been a lot of hanging with Mr. Benson. A 56.3. Hard times have been all over the place as well. We've been waffling a wee bit too much maybe. He'll be consistently in the M56s the whole race, I bet you. Did everyone else make the mistake of using the soft tyres? That's a massive big gap. I think the rest of them maybe bounced in for a pit stop. Get your motor running. Have you had a good run in this one yet, Benson? In terms of not making any mistakes? Have you any idea what a good overall time would be? Or have you still not had a clean run? That clearly wasn't a clean run for you. The no stop way faster, yeah. I thought that, Benson. Even again, I don't say it, but my very first go at it, I thought to myself, I think it's going to be a no stopper. I think it's going to be the first time that the fastest tyre is not used in an FIA race. I think I probably just got lucky thinking that, but there's rumours in the FIA official room in the background of the board meetings. But does that mean I've got the brain of a world champion? I'm not sure. Hopefully it's certainly the brain of a top splitter. 2350 and below, right? I think I'm gonna have to call it a day. Let me get Mr. Sherpa into my office before he runs away and escapes. He's nothing for us to look at, which this is why the man is probably as fast as what he is. No interest in making any libraries, no interest in taking any pictures. He just gets on to drive the damn car. He hasn't even done any of the campaign. It could well be a second account, maybe 1% of the campaign done indicates that it's possibly a second account. Only 144 days logged on as well. But he's certainly hauling ass in that second account. That must be up over 70, into the 70,000 DR for sure by the looks of that. Thank you very much, guys. Let's have a thanks for, no, it's not a thanks for joining, Stephen, but again, it wouldn't be one of my streams without me making that mistake. Is a thanks for the practice. Gentlemen, I've been on quite a bit longer than I suspected. Mr. JR on the pen, are you still in the lobby? Would you like to win a fabulous prize at the end of this stream? Will we end the stream? Is there anybody new in the chat who are here? And I've heard the rumours that there's fabulous prizes. JJ says I might go once. No, you won't, JJ. No, you won't. One stop is like ridiculously slower. If me or you was in top split and they all done a one stopper and I done a no stopper, I would have a chance of getting first place, I think, if they all made that silly mistake. The no stopper is definitely, it's not a big twisty course. The medium tyres are almost as good. There's really only two corners on the track, the last corner and the first corner. The rest of the track is just nice, smooth and flowing. You know, there really is only the two corners on the track that require any amount of steering input and braking. I think the medium tyres are almost on the pace of the softs. They're certainly not 2 to 3 seconds off the pace of the softs, which is what you're going to need in order to make up 18 to 20 seconds of a pit loss. Not possible. A big mistake if you do that. Right, we'll leave it in. Parovac Foy was on the pen. Mr. JR said thanks, listen, thank you JR for hopping in, and do let me know if you would like a fabulous prize, sir. I love handing out fabulous prizes. It doesn't cost you no money or anything like that at all, and there are no losers, so there's nothing to be embarrassed about feeling like you're not going to win a prize. You're guaranteed a fabulous prize. So if there is anybody there before we end the stream, let me know. You've maybe about another minute or two as I waffle. What's that, a rally car? Yeah, that looks nice. I can't even say I've noticed that Nissan rally car before. That does look nice. And we shall end the stream with looking at a sexy ass livery. Is that sexy enough? Of course that's sexy enough, but there's a badass wee livery as well. We'll end the stream with this one. Wee master. You love Stevie Nicks. I can't say I know Stevie Nicks. Me too. She is a goddess. So Stevie Nicks is a girl called Stevie, and she's called Stevie.
Yeah.
I didn't know Stevie was a girl's name as well.
Can be.
That's the first. Have you ever heard anyone?
Sexist.
I'm not being sexist, Jesse, at all. You know what I mean? Would you not find it unusual if there was a female called Robert or Bobby or Ronald? It's just a man's name. Now, the Stevie does make it sound a slightly more feminine. Is her name properly Stevie, or is it Stephen? Stevie. Yeah. I didn't think it was a woman until I heard someone saying that I love her too. Stevie Nicks is a boss lady. Stevie Nicks, I'm going to have to type that in. Right, you listen to... Right, and do I know any of her songs?
Yeah, you would probably recognise them because you don't know her name. Like, hold on. I can't even play it for you now because you're singing.
Oh, and she's in an American Horror Story, one of those series. Jerry says, Stephen, you're making me cry. Why? Because I don't know her. I'm terrible, but Jerry, with my memory, it shouldn't make you. I may not know the name of somebody, and then when you tell me a couple of the songs that they sing, I could know every word to most of their songs if I have found them before and thought to myself, fuck, that's brilliant. You know, I might not remember who sang those songs, but I like learning songs. If I hear even a wee chorus of a song that I like, I'm one of those guys that immediately want the lyrics and I want to learn the words of it, because it's much better than just singing the chorus if you know the actual song. I have a picture related memory. Sean is in the house as well. Hello, Sean. Sean, I hope I haven't missed you. Were you in hours ago? We were bumming and blowing earlier, Sean, about how we are the first ever YouTuber to have Sean's voice live on the stream. Can you believe that shit? He's everywhere you go. He's in Tidges. He's in Roar. Everywhere you go. There's no sense me rhyming everywhere Sean goes, because he's everywhere. Anything to do with Gran Turismo, the man's there. No one has ever got to hear him talking, apparently. But he came on to my stream. That is what you call a victory. That is a finger in the air, as Super GT would say. Get in there, Lewis. Huh? You just came in, you're only there. We actually just... I wasn't expecting to be on for this long. Only my first couple of practices went totally messed up and I had to sit and spectate. So we did. We almost thought we were getting Streamlabs and stuff sorted out today. Nearly got there, but it kept on disconnecting. We must have a poor internet or something. Which I don't know why, because we're paying for Virgin's best internet that they have, so it should be a badass internet. But yeah, we're just ending the stream at the moment, sir. Nice to see you, but thank you for hopping in. The chain, the F1 theme on BBC. Boom, 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 boom. And Sean has a friend called Stevie, who's a lady. Well, you learn something new every day. Today's stream is the first time I've ever heard of a female called Steve or Stevie. Watch it, I will look and check which one it is. And what do you want to look and check and get me to send it?
The series of the American Horror Story with Stevie Nicks in it.
Oh, right.
There's good music and all that.
Dreams. I like that. Dreams can come true. Is that the one you're talking about, Benson? JR is still there. I have a friend called Sean, and he's a snowman. JR, it's in fact, I'll say your full name in case you're not realising that we're talking to you. Mr. J1NJ3R. That's a hard one to pronounce. Not sure how to pronounce the number 3 and the number 1 in the middle of a name. But would you like, have you been here before? Have you seen Spin to Win? Would you like a fabulous prize? Because I know I would love to give you a fabulous prize. If this is your first time on the stream, no pressure. They're absolutely free and you're guaranteed to win. Would you like to play with me? Or have you already seen that shit? And you're like, no, I've done it before. I've already won a fabulous prize. Don't need no more. Always a nice way to end the stream. Haha, Chelsea says, Sean, you hurt my head last night. Sean is a talker. Sean can talk. I'm telling you, he could talk for Britain. So he could. I thought I was a good waffler. If you get me and Sean together in a room, I don't know if we'll ever fuck up. Huh? JR's ginger.
Yeah, that's how you say it, ginger.
Oh, right, that's how. Right, well, right.
Look at the letters,
Ginger. Look at the letters, she says, and calls me an idiot. As if I should know by looking at that it's not JR, it's Ginger. Ginger, would you like a fabulous prize? I don't even know if Ginger can hear me. Hello, is my mic? 1 2 1 2 testing 1 2. Calling Ginger. Does Ginger want to win a fabulous prize live on stream? That's Ginger, a fabulous prize live on stream. All you have to say is yes, I would love a fabulous prize. Or else no, I've seen it before. If you've seen it before, I totally understand. What Scotty thought Dreams was? The Dreams is the song. Dreams can come true. Don't know the rest of the words, but it goes something like, find my baby, find what you're looking at. Dreams can come true. What? Why are you laughing? Is that not a song? We're talking about dreams.
I'm going to show you now.
Ginger, with a big smile, 2 big smiley faces, 3 all together. Does that mean they want to play Spin to Win? Just tell me yes. Tell me yes. Even if you've seen it before, pretend to me that you haven't, because it's really for me. It's not for you. I love doing this stuff. So please tell me that you want to play Spin to Win for a fabulous prize. Ginger would like a prize. Surely, surely. They have to want one. I'm fucking giving them one anyway. So I'm telling you, they're not answering me. They're maybe a wee bit shy.
Ginger's a girl.
I'm gonna. Well, Jesse, that's sexist. Ginger could be a boy's name as well. It's not right, guys. If Stevie can be a girl's name, Ginger can definitely be a fucking boy's name. When I was a wee boy growing up, a man across the street from me owned a big ginger dog that was a male, and it was called Ginger. So there you go. That's all you need to know. A male dog was called Ginger. So Ginger, maybe a male or female, for sure. Right, I'm playing it for Ginger. Here we go. Let's get the shit on the screen. Ginger will maybe want it a bit more once they see the fabulous prizes on offer. Camera video settings, we shall make that stuff as large as possible and get the fabulous prizes on the screen. If my bloody camera would stop moving. There we go, the fabulous prizes are all up on the board. Ginger, I hope you can see the fabulous prizes now on your screen. This is for you. You can, oh, look at that, my Batman duck is in the way. It's not a badass duck. You've seen wee yellow duckies, but yeah, have you ever seen a Batman duck? Has that gave away my secret? That I am indeed Batman. Who knows? But yes, you can see some of the fabulous prizes on offer here. A couple of steering wheels, there's PS5s, there's a couple of cash prizes, and even a Formula 1 race day. The Formula 1 race day does come with an all exclusive 1 hour spa treatment with Lewis Hamilton. And Lewis has promised me that he will answer any and every question, no matter how embarrassing it is. So best of luck to Ginger. Here we go. Cross the fingers, lads. It's all about belief. It's all about belief. Around and around the spinner goes. Where it stops, nobody knows. If Ginger's heard the rumours, don't listen to them. They're telling you lies. It could land anywhere at all, and this could be the night that, oh my goodness, it's going to be a free spin. Oh, that was almost a free spin. My God. If they had got a free spin, of course, they probably would have picked to spin the wheel once again and do it all over again. It's a roundabout now, Ginger, that would do like to hand out that terms and conditions apply, and Scotty Senior talks a wee bit of shite, as you can see by the small print. Although there's still a very high possibility of a sim rig or your very own pick. It's starting to settle down. I've only got one sim rig left. Please don't win my sim rig. Please don't win my sim rig. But no, as it settled down once again. Fantastic. And just like that, Ginger has won themselves a free drink. And there's a free drink token. Who knows? Perhaps one day you find yourself over in Belfast and we'll chill out in the man cave. We'll have a wee beverage. Well, why is my camera stuck there? We'll have a wee game of darts maybe. We'll get your autograph in the sign-in board. We'll beat you up on Street Fighter and stuff. And yeah, hopefully you have a wee smile in your face, Ginger, rather than on the telephone now to your lawyer or your solicitor. But congratulations, a fabulous prize once again. It just makes my day. It makes my day handing these prizes out. I wish I could just do it all day, every day. A whole live stream of fabulous prizes maybe would go down a treat. Well, anyway, gentlemen, thank you very much. We weren't on for long. We started the stream feeling a wee bit down because the Streamlabs thing didn't work for us. But we are further on than what we were. You know, we've now got the Streamlabs downloaded and stuff. Hello, Harry. Harry, how are you, sir? Thanks for hopping in. But yes, we're a wee bit further on than what we were. We've got it all downloaded onto the laptop, and we've hooked it all up with our PlayStation and our YouTube account, and it did hook up for us. but we couldn't hold the connection. It kept on losing connection, so we'll have to. We're a wee bit further on than what we were. You know what I'm like moving forward with the fucking YouTube stuff. You're probably sitting at home saying, what are you talking about moving forward with YouTube stuff? When was the last time you done any forward movement? I don't know. I can't think of it, remember that either. Hopefully we will move forward a wee bit and at least be able to get a notification coming up on Madame's stream whenever someone comes in and subscribes or something, and just to look a wee bit more professional or something, you know. Hopefully I'll not get annoyed and upset now, because the last time we were hit a dead end with all that stuff, it did upset me and got me feeling down and all. Just felt like I was not moving forward with the YouTube stuff. Just started to feel like, just forget about that shit. You don't know nothing about that. You're never going to learn anything about that. Just do it the way you're doing it. But I would love to learn that stuff. I would love to know how to run my channel properly and a bit more professionally. And we're a wee bit closer to doing that. Goodness knows how long it'll take before we're there, if we ever get there. I got my first 300 points, says Harry. Congratulations, sir. Congratulations. I think you got that in the race where I was in JJ's stream watching JJ. I believe that was your first 300. Well done, mate. Well done. Congratulations. I can no longer say that you've not scored as many points as me. So well done. The only thing now you have to do, Harry, is get yourself into top split and get a better result than 5th place. Because I have showed up in top split and got myself a pit party. So I will still throw that in your face, sir, no matter how often you beat me and how fast you ever get. If you don't improve on that top 5 and top split, I will always remember that. We'll never forget about that one. But congratulations on your race the other day. I have to say, it hurt me a wee bit when I heard that you had 300 points or over 300 points. I did have a wee bit of hurt in the chest area. I thought to myself, God damn it, Harry's going to be in telling me all about that shit. And sure enough, here you are. Most likely not going to happen with a Hyundai, but you'll try. You'll get there, mate. You're fast enough for sure, Harry. You're fast enough for sure, mate. I mean, to get up there. Especially if you get up there and you hit lucky and it's on a track that you like. The way I hit lucky, if someone at my speed is able to hit lucky on a track that they like, then on a track that you like at your speed, you're well capable of being up there. Guys, thank you very much. Apologies to Jessie, she's in the background, but we'll apologise to her live on stream. We were only meant to jump on for a wee hour and a half, but then the first practice went all wrong. Then the second one, the first lap, went all wrong because of the glitch that we got. They told us we were on soft tyres and we weren't. We were on mediums, and the head just lost it there straight away. And look at the height of that man up in the corner of that stream as well. We forgot all about. We need to reduce that. That's too much sexiness going out live on stream. Broadcast settings that could have people at home standing very, very close to a huge 50-inch TV or something. So we'll need to reduce that right away. Back down. There we go. There we go. That's a bit more bearable now. But just apologies to Jessie as well. We told her we were only getting on for an hour or an hour and a half. Fuck knows how long we've been on for. It's 20 to 11 now, and we're meant to Friday tomorrow. We'll not be on tomorrow, I don't think. If we are on tomorrow, we'll probably jump on tomorrow evening, have a wee chill out stream on Red Dead or something. Thank you. Anyone who's hopped in, Jessie's getting on Red Dead now, so I'll probably jump on Red Dead. I'll not do a stream of it, so I won't. But I'll maybe jump on Red Dead and have a wee go at it. I haven't been on it today, and I need to do some kind of daily challenge to keep my streak going. But anyway, thank you for anyone who's hopped in for a wee practice. That turned out half decent. It's a shame I wasn't focused and I didn't get any good practices in there, but I should have, because They were 3 half decent. I mean, practice rooms there, or practice lobbies for us. We should have had a good practice there. Luckily, we've got all day tomorrow as well. In fact, before we do that, let's find out what the Nations is tomorrow, because it might be the Nations race that was said we were a wee bit interested in. There was one of them that was said we were interested. No, it's a kart race. We've no interest in doing that shit. No interest whatsoever in a go-kart race. So on Saturday when we get on, we'll be doing more practice at Sardinia. I'm also be doing, I need to get a wee bit of a flow on the Tokyo track in the GR3 car. So thanks again, as always. Anyone happening saying hello, it's been a pleasure as usual, and we shall catch us on the flip side. Take care. Hasta la vista, as Mr. Schwarzenegger would say.